Now, in this video, we are going to take up one more problem on projections of lines. The problem reads as the top view of a line capital PQ is 70 mm and front view is 60 mm. The NQ is nearer to both HP and VP than the NP and 15 mm above HP and 20 mm in front of VP. Draw the projections of the line if the distance between the end projectors is 50 mm. So this is the problem which is given to you. How to solve this problem by using the SolidEdge software. First we'll go for the SolidEdge software. Now this is the default A2 size sheet which is going to be the default screen. So first I need to change the sheet size. Why I should change the sheet size? I want to have the A4 sheet size because in the examination we need to take the printout only in A4. So you take the cursor to the right click to the sheet 1, right click on the button of the mouse, click on sheet setup. So you have a background sheet which is A2. I want to make it A4. You take the click on A4 and show background. I don't want to show that. I will say OK. Now the sheet shrinks to A4 size sheet, but the display is not changed. The display is still set for A2 size. Now I want to fit it for A4. Now you just click on fit element. Now I need to type the problem. To type the problem, the top view of a line capital PQ. So go to text and here come down to Times New Roman and the font size is 4. Enter. Then here you start typing the text. The top view of a line capital PQ. The top view of a line capital PQ is 70 mm and front view is 60 mm. The NQ is nearer to both HP and VP than the NP, than the end capital P, and 15 mm above HP and 20 mm in front of VP. Then draw the projections of the line. Draw the projections of the line if the distance between the end projectors is 50 mm. Yes. Now this is the problem. Right click, then you go to fit. Now I will just move this. Go to sketching, click on move, disable copy. You select this text box, place it wherever you want. Now this is the first thing what I need to do. After that I need to start writing the drawing the sketch without looking into the solution. By just looking at your data, I should be able to write the solution now. So to do that, so first I will go for the line command. So before actually starting with the drawing, make sure in the IntelliSketch, click on endpoint, click on intersection and enable horizontal or vertical. Only these three should be on and all other options should be switched off. Now I will take the line command and go to line thickness and you make it 0.05. So then you draw a horizontal line first of any length. Okay. Now you go to text. So the text font size you take 3. Only for writing the question you take 4 and all other things you should take it for 3. So put the caps lock on, type capital X and here you type capital Y. Then you have VP above XY, then HP below XY. Then right click. Then the NQ is nearer to both HP and VP than the NP, which is 15 mm above HP. So go to offset, take the distance 15 above HP. So take the cursor, click on the XY line, right click and take it to the above XY line and click. Then 20 mm in front of VP, So go to offset, take the distance, take the distance as, click on offset, take the distance as 20. Then you take the XY line, right click and take the cursor below the XY line and click on the fact button of the mouse. Then go to line and take any arbitrary line and draw a vertical line. So then you go to trim corner between these two and similarly trim corner between these two. Once you do that, then Q is near to both HP and VP. So obviously this point will going to be Q dash, put the caps lock off, type Q dash and here you type Q. Once you do that, the distance between the end projectors is 50 mm both in the front view as well as in the top view. So you take 50 mm, enter, you select this line, right click and offset to the top side and offset to the right side. Then go to line and you draw one horizontal line here and similarly you draw one more horizontal line here. Then go to extend to next. Extend to next requires the boundary, so that is the reason why I am drawing these two lines. But these two lines doesn't have anything in our drawing, so you delete those two lines. Once you do that, now you come down to this portion. So here the top view of a line capital PQ is 70 and front view is 60. So in the front view you will going to get 60 mm. Go to arc, take the radius as 60, on sweep angle as 10 degrees. So you take the center point of the arc is this. So the front view you should get, So here go to arc by center point, take the end point of this. So what is the radius? 60 in the front view. Sweep angle is 10 degrees. So you just take the cursor here and click on this vertical projector, that is the distance between the end projectors. So the front view is 60 mm. So go to line, take end point of this and you will get the intersection point of this now. So once you get this, then you just trim this line. So now we have the locus of P in the front view. So you draw a vertical line here and then you extend this line till here. Then you delete this line, it is not required. So which is this line now? So this line will going to be P dash. So go to text and here you type P dash. Then you write caps lock on locus of P. Okay. Now you got the locus of P in the front view. Similarly, you go to R by center, take the end point of this. The top view is 70 mm. So radius is 70, the sweep angle is 10 degrees. So you take the cursor here and click, then go to line command, draw a line from end point to this intersection point. Then you draw a horizontal line here. Then you go to draw one more line of the some length and go to extend to next, so that you will going to get this line here. So you delete this line which is not required and here you go to trim this extra line out. So this will going to be the locus of P in the top view now. Caps lock on locus of P. Now this point will going to be P, top view. Now you got the front view and you have got the top view now. So now what I need to do? I need to write the true length in the top view now. How to do that? So you go to trim corner between this line, this arc and this line now. So you got this point. So now go to line, draw a line from end point of this to the true length here. So you got trim. So what I am doing is I take the front view line parallel to XY. So this point will going to be P1 dash. P1 dash. So now the line is parallel to HP. The top view line is parallel to XY. Sorry, the front view line is parallel to XY. Correspondingly in the top view, that line will be in true length. So go to line, take end point to this end point to join. So this will going to be the true length which will going to be P1, and again you will going to have capital P here and you have capital Q here. This is one point. Now similarly, you take the top view line and make it parallel, so that in the front view you will going to get the true line. So since you have the arc, you take the trim corner of this arc with reference to this, so you will going to get this point here. So this point will going to be P2. You take this P2, then you project to the front view till to the locus of P in the front view. So you take the endpoint of this, project this till here and go to trim this line, and now this point will going to be P2 dash, then you have capital P here, and then here you have capital Q. So this is the front view and the top view. This is how you will be able to get the drawing. Now what I need to do, I need to move this appropriately and place your points wherever exactly you want. So you take P2 dash and you have capital P, and this will going to be the locus of P. Then you join between endpoint of this till to the endpoint of this. Then go to move, you take Q dash inside and you take Q, and here you go to split this line till here, and now you split this line till here. Then go to select this, remove it, and you select this and remove it. Now you go to this point and go to make it as dash dot line. Now once you do this, now you come down to the here. Now you go to move, select this VP and here HP, and you go to split this line till here, then you split this line till here. Okay, then go to delete. By holding the shift key, you delete these two. Now you come down, so go to move, select this HP, then X, then Y, and make sure that once you split all these things and delete, then only you have to do the dimensioning. You bear it in mind. Then go to move, select this Q, bring it inside. So you take this Q here, similarly P2, then you have P, then P1, then capital P, then you have the locus of Q now. Then go to split this line till here, and you split this line till here. So once you do that, so go to select, by holding the shift key, delete these two. Now you select this line, make that line to be west dash dot line. So now you take the top view point, make this as 0.5, you select this line, make this as 0.35. Similarly, go to fit, come down to the front view. Now you select this line, make this line 0.5, and similarly you make this line 0.35. Once you do that, now we want to go for the dimensioning. After doing all these things, then only you have to go for dimensioning. You take this line, make this as 0.13 because it is the XY line. So go to dimensioning styles, click on ISO, click on modify, go to general, make it black because you are taking the printout in black and white. Then go to text, come down to Times New Roman, and you take the font size as 3. Then go to lines and coordinate, take this width as 0.1 and say OK and say apply. Once you do that, now you go for dimensioning. How to do that? So go to distance between and you make it nominal. Select between this line and this line, you are going to get 15. Again, select between these two, you are going to get 20. Then select between these two are the end projectors line. Select between these two, 50 mm, that is the distance between the end projectors. Now what I want the top view and the front view. So you come down to this. Now distance between, select this front view line which is 16. Now you come down to this here in the bottom side. So come down to this, select between this line and this line, you are going to get 70. That is the top view. Now we need to show that the front view which is being rotated. So go to leader, click remove this endpoint and intersection, enable only point on element. So I am rotating this in clockwise direction, you will going to get this. So now I am rotating this in the counterclockwise direction, you will going to get these 2 points. So this is how you will be able to create the drawing by using the Solidate software. So how do I know that the problem is right? Both the P dash and P will going to lie on the same line, of course, because since he has given the distance between the end projectors, so automatically that will going to fall on the same line. But now here, this is the true length line in the front view, because the corresponding top view QP2 is parallel to XY. You know that it is a true length in the horizontal plane, that is in the top view it is in true length because its corresponding front view Q dash P1 dash is parallel to XY. You know this is the front view which is P dash Q dash because its top view line PQ is inclined. You know this is the top view because this front view line is inclined. So this is how you will be able to analyze, read the drawing, and also you will be able to draw the solution by without looking into your sketch. So only by looking at your problem you should be able to identify which are all the things which you need and also which are the commands we are using to draw this particular set. When you are observing that, only the offset command and the line command and the R command are used much more, and also the dimensioning commands and the text, and the rest of the things we are not at all using anywhere in your while creating the drawing. So follow these videos very carefully and practice it well so that you will be able to do the drawing without looking into the sketch in your final examination. Thank you.